How's it going, YouTube? It's been a while since I posted a video on here that wasn't a short. It's been a little over a year. I think the last video I posted on here was a part 2 of 3 video of some head work I was doing for my Trans Am engine. And then I never posted the third one. Yeah, I think it's been a little over a year because it's been about a year since I got the engine put back into the car. And so, yeah, it would have been before that. I did throw the engine back in the car. I got it running with the crossfire injection. It was running until it wasn't. Something happened, and I don't know. Something in the wiring harness, I think, got messed up because I lost pulse in my injectors, and it was just spraying cones of fuel down into the engine. When I changed that oil, it just reeked of fuel. I spent about 3 days trying to track down that issue to no avail. So I went ahead and ripped the crossfire injection off and pulled the wiring harness in the ECM. While I had the intake off for the crossfire injection, I noticed one lifter was sitting down in the bore a little further than the others. Turns out the comp cam lifter that I was using, one of them started mushrooming out and eating the lobe of the cam I had in there. So I went ahead, did a cam swap while I was changing out the crossfire injection for a carb and put a new cam in it. With that being said, I am now running a Summit Racing dual plane intake manifold, a Holley 650 carburetor, which that's actually kind of cool. I found, if you guys know Brett Thomas, he runs Brett's 3rd gen Firebird and Camaro junkyard. I think that's the name of it, up there in Michigan. He had a never before used, basically new old stock Holley 650 conversion kit for the 82 through 84 Z28s and Trans Ams. So I basically got a brand new 1982 to 1984 Holley 650 built exactly for these cars, put on the car now. I also made my own plug wires and did all this other, I'll just show you the engine. So here it is. Here's how it's looking. This is how it is now. There's my old crossfire stuff over there. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Here's the old crossfire stuff. There's the wiring harness. I got a few issues I gotta figure out with this thing. I just broke the new cam in, and so this is the first time the engine's been basically running since I did the cam swap. I have some coolant leaks I gotta take care of. That's what that's there for. I got a small one right there, and I gotta do a little tuning with the carburetor. But I think this looks pretty good here in this engine bay. Since I took the air induction unit out, I have no clearance problems with that air cleaner and that carb. That carb also has a spacer in there. But this is basically the state of the car. If you want to hear it run, I posted a couple of shorts. You can find that on my page. I'll be doing another video here soon of it running. But yeah, this is what it is now. It is now a 334 cubic inch small block Chevy 416 heads that have been ported, polished, running beehive valve springs. Kept the valves in it, so that is a 1.5 exhaust and a 1.84 intake. Summit Racing dual plane intake, Holley 650 carb, Chevrolet Performance lifters, and a Summit Racing 1784 cam. Those cam specs are 480 lift, and I think 228 duration at 50. Might be wrong on that duration. I think it has a 112 LSA too. So it's pretty healthy. This thing runs pretty good. So this is kind of like my comeback video saying, hi, I'm back. I'm gonna start making YouTube videos again. I've just had a lot of stuff going on in my life and really hadn't had time for the YouTube end of it. So I primarily stayed a little more TikTok. Those videos are easier to make, but now I have time to start doing this stuff again. So yeah, we'll be doing more Trans Am content. I gotta do a 50,000 mile review on my truck. I want to do a 60,000 mile review on my wife's Grand Cherokee. I have a 1991 Cavalier Z24 5-speed manual that I'm actually looking to sell, but we might do a video on that before it goes. I got a camper now too. I don't know if you guys want to see camping related stuff. But primarily, we're still going to be focusing on the Trans Am and how well it's improving. I got a few more things here that I'm looking to get for it that I'm wanting to put on. Maybe some good winter projects. But yeah, we'll wrap this video up for now. And I'll see you in the next one. And we'll maybe do some tuning on the carburetor. Maybe that'll be the next video. Or going for a drive. Something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, right. I have a... if I can remember where I put it, somewhere around here. I have a, what is it, a lockup kit to install on my 700R4 since I no longer have the wiring hooked up to the 700R4. So we got to do a lockup kit for the transmission. I feel like there might be something else. I don't know. We got a lot of stuff to do. Oh, right, I totally forgot. This. So, while I've been absent from YouTube, I found this. This is a 1969 Chevy 350 4-bolt main with nodular main caps. And it is the... Man, now I'm forgetting it myself here. Whoops. Oh, I can't even read it. Oh, no. Ugh. It's a 1-year only block. That number's really hard to see back there. Hold on. It should be a 6618 block. So I can't remember if that's a 1-year or 2-year only block, but they use them for 327s, 350s, and 302s. That's going to be the next build. I want a high revving engine to eventually replace this one. Now, there's nothing wrong with the 334 that I have. If I hadn't came across this thing on Marketplace, I would just be continuing to play with this, but I kind of see that this 305, well now 334, has been kind of like my intro to engine building. There's a lot of things I did wrong with this engine build, and I'd like to do it again, and this time maybe make something that is a little bit more performance oriented, higher compression, that type of stuff. So that's what this block is going to be. I think it'll be a good candidate. The bores definitely need bored out. This thing was locked up tighter than a nun's underwear. And let me just tell you, it needs it bad. The cylinders are a little sketchy, but it's not been bored out before. I took a micrometer to it. All the cylinders are 4 inches still. So I'm hoping 30, 40 thou taken out. It'll all be cleaned up. And we'll be good to go to start building this. This will be a forged block, probably dart heads. I'm almost thinking about running that the Renegade intake manifold that I bought for the crossfire injection. I'm almost debating making a new top plate for that and running 2 quads on top of there. I'm not sure though. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. I think that would be pretty cool. And then solid roller cam, stuff like that. So this is a future project. Right now, I just want to make sure that everything on the car that we have is running and wanting to cooperate correctly, and do some more mods. And then maybe sometime next year, we can start thinking about a high performance engine build. Alrighty, this is my video. See y'all in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, do your stuff. See you in the next one.